Greetings, family. Welcome to All Things Relationship with Pastor Mike PG. And today I'm going to be talking about dating. We're going to break a few myths about dating, what it is, what it means, and what does the Bible stand on dating. Is dating harmful? Or things like that. I think I have like a progression of relationships, like how should a normal relationship or how should a fruitful relationship progress. So you start from singleness. Number one, you have to be single first, right? Then you have to get into what I call intentional dating. Then you go into the engagement first, then marriage, then love, children, then you repeat. I believe that most at times we make the mistake of thinking of marriage as a destination. I need you to understand that marriage is not a destination, rather, but you have to come to a place where you understand this process. I'm going to be talking about it more and broad in the next episode. So you have to start from singleness, you go into intentional dating, engagement, marriage, love, children, then you repeat. So you repeat the process over and over again. So you don't get to a certain place, then you relax. That's why the fire then eventually dies. So this is what the Bible says. Genesis chapter number 22, verse 24. It says, "This explains why a man leaves his father and mother and is joined to his wife, and the two are united into one." I need you to understand. Here is speaking of singleness. What does singleness mean? It means the ability to be able to be content with ourselves outside of other people. Because when we are created by ourselves. So the Bible is actually saying that God is going to bring two single people and make them one. Understand that God is not saying He's going to bring two halves. He's saying He's going to bring two whole people. So it means we need the input of the woman, we need the input of the man for the relationship to be fruitful and successful. The first myth that I'm going to break away is this myth of people believing that when you are in love with someone, then it means that you are never going to be attracted to other people. That's an outright lie. Being in love with someone does not take away our attraction to other people. In fact, I believe that you have to come to a place of honesty where you have to acknowledge, you and your partner should know that rather being in love. I've seen people saying that I've fallen in love with my partner, I'm not finding this other person attractive. No, it's not that you're falling out of love with your partner, but it's just the way that it is. It then makes your choosing that partner a choice that you remain committed to. That's where commitment comes in line, because you are choosing to be a person irregardless of the fact that you find so and so attractive, but you're saying, I chose myself, this person, and I'm going to be committed to this person. And number two, dating. Is dating biblical? Dating is not biblical. When you read about the Bible, you don't really find a place where it talks about dating. So it's more of like a modern idea. But are we saying since it's not biblical, is it wrong? Yes, it can be wrong. I think dating, just like the internet, is nebulous. What do I mean? It's nebulous. It depends in whose hands you put it to determine what it becomes. Some people can use dating and really grow something very beautiful, and some people can really contaminate in the process of dating. That's why we are never really supposed to date for a very long time, because it's supposed to be just for dating. Is supposed to be the gateway that pushes us to get to our goal, which is the marriage relationship. Is dating wrong? No, dating is not wrong. It's not wrong if God is in the middle of it. People often make this mistake of trying to, I've done it myself before, when we want to invite God when we're already in the middle of our mess. We try to do things on our own. Then after we have failed, then we want to say, God, please come and rescue me. But when you actually invite God before you even start, you're making sure, or you're giving a surety to whatever that you're starting that is going to be successful. Number three, dating is not a destination. We are not meant to date for longer periods of time. That's why we end up making a lot of mistakes. Dating is this thing that we're supposed to do to take us to marriage. We're not supposed to date for, I've read people break that, we've been dating for 15 years, I've been dating for 10 years, but that's not really what it's meant to be, because when you really find out what has been happening for the past 15 years, you realize that they've already passed some certain things, they've already passed some certain parameters that they were not supposed to pass, and in turn, they've actually caused harm to come to their relationship. Is dating harmless? Number 4, it can be devastating if it's not done out of, if it's done out of God. Like the Bible says in Proverbs 14, verse 12, there is a path before each person that seems right, but it ends in death. So it's not really about, does it seem right? Does it look right to me? But where is it ending? Proverbs 7:4, verse 23 says, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. So here's something that I would like you to think about dating. Where are you in a relationship? How are you dating? Are you doing intentional dating? Or where are you really with your partner? Are you in the single? And you have to understand that there is nothing being single. Singleness and being alone are 2 different things. So just share with us about where you are. And from me and the crew behind the scenes, this is it. Until next time, God bless you.